Honor Society starring Gaten Matarazzo to release on Paramount Plus next month. Today, Paramount Plus has announced the official release date for their new young adult comedy Honor Society, starring Angourie Rice and Gaten Matarazzo. The high school-set coming-of-age story will premiere on the streamer in the US, Canada, Australia, and the UK on July 29th and will come to Latin America, Italy, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, and France at an unspecified future date. Along with the announcement, Paramount Plus has also released a series of first-look images for the film. Honor Society follows Honor Rice, a high school senior whose ambitions have her sights set on Harvard. However, 3 students stand in her way of securing a highly coveted recommendation letter from the school's guidance counselor, Kristen Stewart, that will ensure her acceptance. To ensure her success, Honor sets in motion a plan to take down her competition, until she finds herself falling for one of them, Matarazzo. Honor Society also includes a cast of Armani Jackson, Amy Kean, Ben Jackson Walker, Zoe Christy Dowd, Avery Conrad, and Kelsey Moema. In the first-look images, we get to see actors in action in their high school roles. In many of the photos, we see Rice as Honor looking off-camera, surly in the process of scheming a way to get the recommendation letter. Kean, Christy Dowd, Conrad, and Moema join Rice in a few of the images as her fellow students, friends, and competitors. The Matarazzo images are sure to cause a double take for any Stranger Things fans who will both be shocked to see how old he's gotten and shocked to see him in something other than the nerdy 80s clothes his character in the show wears. Lastly, there is an image of Mintz Plus as the guidance counselor Mr. Calvin. Rice is best known to audiences for her supporting roles in films like The Nice Guys and Spider-Man: Far From Home. She also recently starred in the HBO drama Mayor of Easttown. Matarazzo is best known for his fan-favorite role as Dustin Henderson in the Netflix series Stranger Things. Honor Society is directed by Aran Zegman in her feature film debut, with the script written by David A. Goodman, The Orville. Michael Lewin produces the film with executive producers Cerinthia Stutter, Ron French, and Don Dunn. Stream Honor Society when it comes to Paramount Plus on July 29th. Dora the Explorer herself, Isabela Merced, joins Sony's Madame Web. Isabela Merced is set to explore the superhero genre for the first time, as reports say she's boarded Sony's latest Spider-Man spin-off movie, Madame Web. Alongside Nickelodeon series 100 Things to Do Before High School, Merced got her big break voicing Dora the Explorer in animated show Dora and Friends: Into the City in 2014. She later reprised the role in live action for the iconic children's TV character's inaugural cinematic adventure, 2019's Dora the Explorer and the City of Gold. Now, according to Deadline, the 20-year-old actress is journeying into the Spider-Verse. Merced will appear in Madame Web alongside Dakota Johnson in the title role as a clairvoyant spider-themed heroine. Euphoria's Sydney Sweeney and Celeste Connor, Ghostbusters: Afterlife, have previously been added to the cast. S.J. Clarkson is attached to direct, based on a script from Matt Sazama and Burke Sharpless. Karam Sanga penned an earlier draft. Sony has declined to comment on Merced's casting, so there's no telling right now who she might be playing. What we can say is that Madame Web is just the latest in an increasing line of high-profile projects for the sweet girl star. She'll next be seen opposite Andy Garcia and Gloria Estefan in HBO Max's Father of the Bride remake, streaming June 16th. After that, she'll feature as Juliet in Rosalind, a Romeo and Juliet retelling on its way to Hulu. In the pages of Marvel Comics, Madame Web, real name Cassandra Webb, is an elderly blind woman plugged into a life support system that resembles a spider's web. The expectation is, then, that the character is being reimagined from top to bottom for Johnson's vehicle. Expect Madame Web to crawl its way into theaters on July 7, 2023, following Aaron Taylor Johnson's Kraven the Hunter, due January 13th. An El Muerto film, starring Bad Bunny, is also in development. Amazon finds its leading men for royal rom-com Red, White, and Amp, Royal Blue. Amazon Studios is mixing romance and royalty in the upcoming film adaptation of Red, White, and Amp, Royal Blue, and the leading couple has officially been cast. The team met with hundreds of actors to find the perfect match, but it was a journey well experienced. Variety announced today that Taylor Zacha Perez and Nicholas Galitzine will play the romantic leads in Red, White, and Amp, Royal Blue. Matthew Lopez, writer and director of the film, had this statement to share about the process of finding the lead actors. Meeting with and auditioning literally hundreds of actors over these past several months has been a painstaking labor of love that has brought us this diverse and extraordinary cast, led so fantastically by Nick and Taylor. I cannot wait for the fans of the book, and indeed for the world, to find out how remarkably gifted and perfect these two actors are for bringing Henry and Alex to life. The novel of the same name, written by Casey McQuiston, tells a heartwarming story about a young royal in America who falls for a prince in Britain, but it's not all romance and butterflies to start. In fact, the two have a tumultuous relationship at first, but they soon discover that something special exists between them. McQuiston, having spent so much time with these characters, is thrilled about the casting choices for Alex and Henry, and she had this to say about seeing her story brought to life. It has been a thrill to hand this story over to Berlanti Schechter, Amazon, and our fearless leader Matthew Lopez and watch them make so many smart, bold, thoughtful choices to bring it to life. This casting is no exception. I absolutely can't wait to see Taylor and Nicholas on screen as Alex and Henry. You can read Red, White and Amp, Royal Blue now before the film adaptation hits Amazon Video, and it's a romance story you won't want to miss. Why is Kristen Stewart's new movie Crimes of the Future freaking so many people out? Imagine watching somebody get cut open on a surgical table right before your eyes. That's what happened for viewers who attended the premiere of Kristen Stewart's new movie Crimes of the Future. The movie is set in the undisclosed near future at a time when human beings can no longer feel physical pain. The spine-chilling film follows couple Saul Tenser, Viggo Mortensen, and Caprice, Leah Seydoux, performance artists whose act involves live theatrical surgery. The movie also follows National Organ Registry investigator, Timlin, Kristen Stewart, who takes a particularly strong interest in Saul Tenser's work. Crimes of the Future is director David Cronenberg's first movie in 8 years. His past films include popular movies like The Fly, 1986, Crash, 1996, and A History of Violence, 2005. All have received varying levels of audience response. Now, his newest film has audience members sickened enough to get up out of their seats and walk out of the premiere, and one look at the trailer may inform you as to why. The body horror movie has no shortage of gory scenes, but it is surprisingly light on the blood. It substitutes the bloody aspect you might find in other films for repulsing surgical procedures, such as a man with an extra set of ears on his head getting his mouth and eyes sewn shut. Also, a woman sliding her fingers inside the open stomach of a man and slipping her tongue inside the wound. Such scenes are likely the reason why moviegoers walked out of the premiere. Kristen Stewart even had to ask herself, "What the fuck are we doing?" whilst filming, but then told Insider that the movie became so crystal clear to me after watching the premiere. When asked about Cronenberg's signature style of filmmaking and the audience's reaction, Stewart considered it par for the course and exciting. Everyone loves to talk about how his movies are difficult to watch, and it's fun to talk about people walking out of screenings. But every single gaping, weird bruise in his movies, it makes my mouth open. You want to lean in toward it. And it never repulses me ever. The way I feel, it is through really visceral desire, and that's the only reason we're alive. We're pleasure sacks. The definition of a pleasure sack is a little up in the air, but we think we get the point. Cronenberg seems to understand the duality at play in body horror movies such as his. On one hand you're sickened, on the other hand you're fascinated. Either way, it's hard to look away, and that's all any film can hope for. Crimes of the Future premieres in Los Angeles and New York theaters on June 3rd, with a wider release on June 10th.